evening, Dandadan fans. It is a double Dandadan Monday for my partner, because he's back. It is a single Dandadan Monday for myself. I am Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. That's Vante, the number over there.
First and a half.
I can't keep up. Anyway, it is time for Dandadan today. We have chapter 204 for Vante, chapter 205 for me, chapter 205 for Vante. We were just talking off camera. I am not really going to talk much in this intro screen because I do not want to mess up anything in terms of spoiling him inadvertently for things that he should not know yet. So take it away. Whatever you want to talk about 203 or just anything you're looking forward to, anything you were spoiled on.
So the only thing I was spoiled on was I think I did see Jiji, like his face, not Evil Eye specifically, but Jiji. Okay. So I did see that. I don't know what's going on, if he's switching in and out or something like that. I don't know if they got some kind of resonance right now. But Seiko, she is hurting very, very bad. I think there's a reason that Tatsu is doing that she's like hurt essentially across arcs now. So yeah, ribs and all. Yeah, she's not doing so well, but I am definitely interested to hear some words. Obviously, there's gonna be hands. Evil Eye is not gonna have a conversation with Mr. Smoke Yokai here, so we will see. But yeah, I guess I can hop into it pretty soon. I mean, since I'm late on my end of the reaction, and I know a lot of people are waiting for our 205 reaction, so I might just hop straight into it.
Okay. Just a quick question before you do. Do you think there's any chance Seiko, your connection doesn't look so great on my screen. I don't know if that's my internet or yours, but am I delayed on your end, or are you having trouble hearing me?
I am not sure. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Please hold, guys.
Hold on.
So how you guys doing? Let's talk about 204 before Vante gets back. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to him. Just in case he's in the background fidgeting while he's listening in. But yeah, I'm excited. I did see one thing for 205 on Twitter earlier today. Does not mean that I'm not going to enjoy this chapter, but I'm pretty sure I know roundabout where it's going to go. And he has left the studio. Oh no, I'm on my lonesome once more. All I have is this Vante right here. This guy. Evil Eye Jiji. I do want to go back to chapter 203 though. Just kidding. I'll get Vante back in. Welcome back. Maybe. I didn't really realize Enenra was closing his eyes for the first half of the bout. I wonder if he was sort of visualizing where Seiko was, or maybe using smoke to domain expansion, know where she was in a three-dimensional space. Subarashi. Alright guys, and if you're joining us, we're just getting over a little bit of technical issues. I cannot see or hear Vante. I think he is trying to reset something, but I do not have confirmation as of yet. I'm just looking through chapter 203. Alright. right, well, let's try this again. You guys see this, right? Okay. It's like infinite Godeku. Just another one gets... Oh no, he's gone. Alright, they're all gone. This is unironically one of the better starts to a stream I think we've had in quite some time. I'm enjoying this so far, and I haven't even gotten into reading anything. I feel like you guys are like Jiji, the last page of chapter 203. How freaking long you gonna make me wait? I'm impatient. I've been sitting in the taxi for too long. Fool me once. Fool me twice. Who is this Vante? He's not numbered, so I don't know. He's like Duplicate from Invincible, or Multipole. What number, Vante, are you? I'm so glad this background music is a bop, though. Alright, he said he has no clue, but his internet's just dying. We don't have anyone in here at the moment, which is a-okay. I'm thinking might give it like another minute or two, and then I will start to react to chapter 205. Right, well, I don't know what we should do. His internet was fine before we started. I just sent him a message. So give it about another 30 seconds and then I will get started on chapter 205 if he is not here. Oh, one thing that we were just talking about off camera, it seems like Jump as a magazine will be on break next week. So there will be no chapter for One Piece, no chapter for Dandadan, no chapter for a lot of other series in the manga. We'll see how that plays out. That likely means next Monday evening will be my finally catching up with One Piece stream. I've been saying I was going to do this for a while, and I haven't. I always Never found the time. All right, one last shot for all the marbles.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, this is not working.
Oh no. All right, well, I will go ahead and react to chapter 205 first. Hopefully that gives you guys some time to catch up. Vante is in the chat. Zachary, hello, good evening. We're having some technical difficulties today, but I'm going to go ahead and react to chapter 205, and hopefully Vante's internet is good by the time that I am done, so he can do 204 and 205. All right, so chapter 205, Spiral Training. It worked. He's kind of to the side. You hit me? You hit me? How about it, Evil Eye? I'm pretty awesome, yeah? Dude, Jiji is jacked. He might not be accurate with these spirals. Okay. Alright, I think there's gonna be like swapping in and out. Ooh! Evil Eye smiling. Yeah! Alright, but he kicks through Enenra, obviously. And Enenra kicks him back. Alrighty. GG kind of winding up. I'm going to say this interchangeably, guys, so just bear with me. Okay, so as Enenra jumps up to dodge the punch from Evil Eye, that's when Jiji comes out. Yo, me again. Pew. How can this be? How is it that you are able to attack me? Whoop! Gotcha! I've got this awesome teacher named Miss Seiko, and she's how I learned to use spiral power. Spintronics. It's a scientific principle, but for our purposes, we can achieve similar results through spiral training. Proteins in our body are made up of 20 kinds of amino acids, called L-form amino acids, which rotate left. Sugars and genes rotate right, and their properties change depending on which way they rotate. When unleashing energy, loosening force is a left rotation. When storing energy, containing force is a right rotation. Against a corporeal enemy, a left rotating Shoha wave is effective, but it's the opposite against an ethereal enemy. An ethereal body is like in a smoke-like state in which the energy is loose. In other words, it's a left rotating L form. So the opposite, a right spinning Shoha wave, would be effective. Guys, I am of a chemistry background. This is scarily accurate. Tatsu definitely did his research on this. There's something called an L and a right or left or right isotopes for things, and they can have completely different impacts on your body, even if it is the same building parts for the same molecule. So this is crazy. Right now, it's taking maximum effort just to fire a Shoha wave. I'm not capable of considering rotation just yet. True that. Just keep the principles in a corner of your brain somewhere for now. You'll be able to make use of it eventually. Your energy is loose. You have a smoke-like state, so you're L form, meaning you're weak against a right rotation. I have no idea what you're talking about, but just because you're able to hit me, whoo, and Evil Eye takes that, damn. don't go thinking you'll be able to beat me. If you didn't switch back and forth like that, you wouldn't be able to withstand my attacks. So it would seem that by becoming the Evil Eye, you're clad in spiritual power and your defenses are enhanced. However, in your Evil Eye state, you cannot fire your evil gun. Well, that's a dangerous assumption for you to be making now, isn't it? Oh, he does an uppercut to both the solar plexus and his chin. Now, just try switching. If you can't fire your evil gun, then your attacks won't hit me. But if you suffer my attacks in your flesh and blood state, you will die. Accept your defeat. There's not the slightest chance of you beating me. You are far weaker than me. Boom! Kick, spiral, gets blasted, gets kicked. I honestly can't tell who this is. Shall I tell ya how I'm gonna beat ya? Alright, I did see this on Twitter. It's cause I'm a genius, yo. Pew pew! Oh my god, this is amazing. God, I wish I wasn't spoiled on that, but you know, it's one of those. You're gonna get spoiled on it and you might not know the context. The yokai is screwing up the internet, yeah? Science and Science Sorrow, you're 2 for 2, Zachary. Yep, GG stocks are up. Evil GG. Alright. I'm gonna bring Vante back in. He is officially here. Let's see if he's here. I know that doesn't make any sense, but you know, I said what I said. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Hello there.
Are we still on air? I mean, maybe it's because I'm Vontae the first and a half.
It's a fusion.
It was I think it was beef between this microphone and my earphone.
Bluetooth.
So they were, yep, they were clashing. All right, that was pretty quick though. Seemed like it was probably a very handsy chapter. Huh?
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
Put 'em
Enjoy.
up. All right, so once again, guys, if you probably didn't hear me in the beginning of the stream because it was really early on in the stream and I was lagging a whole lot, but I will be reading chapter 204 first because I was not here obviously last Monday, so I'll be reading that first, then I'll be hopping into 205. We'll probably have a little discussion before I hop into 205. You guys will want that instead, but more than likely anyway, so yeah, we're gonna get to it. All right. Jump app, get back up, boom, pain, back. All right, there we go. All right, so we see obviously Evil Eye, he has a ninja in hand, just like in the last page of the chapter 203. Once again, I'm on 204, guys. If you didn't hear what I just said a second ago, if you're just now coming in, chapter 204. Enenra, the Smoke Yokai. Oh yeah, it's beef. Here we go. The way he just standing on her, like, that is crazy. With the heels on, like, god damn. And then Tatsu's just zooming in, just showing emphasis on that as we're seeing Seiko just, we don't even see like her yelling, but we know she's not. I literally just looked down for a second. Bro, Evil Eye is over here laughing. I mean, it makes sense, but god damn, that just looks so crazy. Seiko, what in the hell happened to you? How'd you get beat by a loser like him? That's hilarious. Big, strong Seiko got her ass kicked. Evil Eye, I'll be having your power too. Oh, god damn. Whoa. Wait. What did he do? Did he throw the ninja? I think he threw the ninja at him. or punched him or did something. Obviously, it went through him because he is a Logia type. He is a Smoke Logia type. I guess Smoker ended up dying, so he has the smoke fruit now, but we seen that in the last chapter though. Okay. We actually saved Seiko. I guess you're like, okay, that was a little funny, but I'm gonna save her. I got you. But you're gonna be having my what? You're hilarious, bro. Oh, even tucked her, like put his hoodie over and everything. Wow, that's what's up. All right, he's stretching now. He's dashing in, about to punch him, and miss. God damn, that kick. In Enenra, he definitely stretched before he did this. Honestly, a lot of characters in the series be stretching. I think Tatsu, he needs to start promoting that, like exercising and all that stuff, because a lot of characters can do kicks like this in the series. I could think of maybe like 8 off the top of my head. Ooh, wow. And then so he elbows him in the gut. Now he's about to shoulder toss him, shoulder throw him, boom. On his neck, too. Not even just on his back, on his neck. Marble roll. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. Red marl mint, marl gold. You guys definitely probably know what this is. Help me out here once I'm done with the chapter. What exactly? I love the choreography though. I'm just looking at this again. It just reminds me of Okurun. And somebody else did something similar to this before too, I think. But Okurun specifically. Gold. Literally Okurun like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey, Evil Eye, he got PTSD right here. I know he do. Come on, man. I know he has PTSD. The same shit happened to him. Burst. Goddamn. Kicked him. Boom. So this is an Evil Eye. So that is absolute confirmation now, even though we kind of got it recently, but absolute confirmation that there are multiple Evil Eyes. Interesting. That just made me think of something. I'm going to actually talk to you about it, Twitchy, right after this chapter. Hardly a warrior. God, jeez, you're annoying. How come you keep going after my nugs? Is this the Nutsack Olympics or something? From now on, your name is Nug Lover. Cool. Your efforts are futile. No matter how impressive your physicality, you cannot inflict damage upon Smoke. Now, accept your... See, he needs to learn hockey, which, I mean, we do know Jiji. So, I did say I thought I'd seen Jiji come out. If Jiji is going to be the mismatch here instead of Evil Eye because of his whole chi thing with energy, I know what you are, Tatsu. Anyway, cheater, you're a dirty, cheat nug lover, and people who cheat are bad. If you would please stop calling me nug lover. I am known as the Red Baron. Anyway, you have power, but I am stronger. Since you are weaker than me, please accept your defeat. Jeez, do you ever shut up? I'm telling you, I can beat this guy. Okay, fine. We can swap, but then you gotta swap back real quick. How's it hanging, Gigi's into his house. Pew pew. Do you wish to perish? If you suffer my attacks in your flesh and blood state, you will die, and that would tote suck. But you gotta try everything you can, and I've been in my fair share of fights too. All of your attacks will be futile. Even the Evil Eye was no match for me. Boom. Yeah, it worked. There we go. Tatsu, I know what you are. Tatsu, you are an Oda fan. You are a One Piece fan. He's a One Piece fan. Literally, Logia. Oh, we can't touch you. How about you use hockey? He basically just used hockey. He can touch him. He's a fan.
All right, so a few things to talk about with this one, but I'll let you lead the way.
An Evil Eye. Okay, so I was thinking when he said that, it makes me think that Count Saint Germain might be a part of, he's not just the Count Saint Germain, but if there's other variants of him, like our theory that we're talking about, potentially. Okay. Is it lagging again? Oh no.
I can hear you.
Oh no. Oh no, it's lagging, isn't it? No. Yeah, I can hear you kinda, but you paused. It's probably on my end though. Is my quality dropping on yours?
No, you're looking good.
Uh-oh. Oh,
that is so weird.
Let me see the stream on YouTube.
No.
It's gotta be StreamYard, man.
I mean, it could be, honestly.
Oh, you're moving. Yeah, it's... What? I think it is. Because before you hit stream, we were good. Now it's not. What's going on, StreamYard? Oh well.
All right. Well, I guess there's a little bit of a delay between us too.
Okay, it looks like it's good now. I think. Yeah, it's good. I don't know what that is. Anyway, is there anything you want to talk about from 204?
There's a few things. So I think that Enenra might have a history of fighting Evil Eyes.
Okay.
Because it's his warrior talk, how good he is at hand-to-hand combat.
Dropping again. Jesus Christ.
No. I don't know.
Hold on.
Let me tune into the stream on my own phone because I don't know. As far as I can tell, neither one of us is lagging, but there is a lag. All right, please hold again, guys. 1 second.
Okay, I just switched to the Bluetooth phone.
Is there a lag now?
Nah. See, they're just good beefing. I don't know why they beefing for. What are you guys beefing for? You're messing up the stream, guys.
They gotta have their own beef for all this beef. Okay, so first thing I wanted to say or reiterate now that you can hear me is I think that Enenra has been fighting other Evil Eyes. The way that he's talking, you're not a warrior, I'm stronger, submit yourself to me. I think he has a history, especially when he said an Evil Eye, I immediately zoned in on that when I reacted to this chapter.
I think you're right about that because even after that, he called them the Evil Eye, so he's like, as if he's referring to like the Evil Eye of today, but you are an Evil Eye in history in terms of like all the previous ones.
And I didn't mention this when I reacted to this chapter. I think it's a really cool dynamic that Tatsu has set up in terms of Jiji being the protege of Seiko, whereas Evil Eye was the source of Seiko's animosity. Like, she was trying to actively get rid of him before Jiji convinced her. And then Jiji has now become her pupil. I think it's a really cool dynamic. I haven't really seen to where both the inner demon and the vessel are both connected so strongly to the same teacher.
Right.
Go back to the double spread of 10 and 11.
That is true. That's very full circle, too. Like, very full circle. Oh, yeah. That part. What was that all about again?
Those are all brands of cigarettes in Japan.
Marl Mint, Marl Gold. Ah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Smoke.
Yeah. And then there's something else we can kind of talk about.
Jesus Christ, there is
from
a
that page.
crazy delay, but
I'm sorry. The Smoke Yokai is consistently going after the testicles of Evil Eye. Do you remember what he was saying in terms of, I'm going to break you when he was talking to Seiko. Do you think because he's fought other Evil Eyes in the past that he recognizes that's a weak point of the physical male body?
I mean, at this point, I think that's like 90% yes. I would say yes. Yes, absolutely. Because it's a weak point. I mean, especially going back to what we were saying early in the series, like, well, I mean, even the banana organ stuff, like, it seems like anatomy, well, biology in general, in this series, it's like, that's just, you know, that's what it's all about. Like how we say love is the name of the game and Undead Unluck. And here it's literally
biology,
love and biology.
Science.
Yes, science.
I guess really the last thing was the last panel of page 15.
With the Red Baron.
This guy looks like Count Saint Germain. He is calling himself the Red Baron. There is Count Saint Germain, and there is also a higher level on the totem pole. So there is a Duke. So Duke, Count, Baron. It kind of like goes down. I didn't recognize that. Someone pointed that out to me. That was really
cool. Okay. So you think Silhouette is Duke?
Maybe.
The
yeah.
Duke. Okay.
Yeah, but that was all I pretty much had on 204, unless you want
Well,
to.
yeah, guys, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with this stream stuff.
No Daijobu.
No
Daijobu.
205. Because at least, even though it's going to be delayed, it'll be okay.
All right. Enjoy. You'll hear this in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I heard that late. That's crazy. All right. Well, I'm delayed on my end, guys. So I guess it should be good. I guess I'm still up and running. I'll probably try and leave and come back once I'm done reading this chapter, so we can have a discussion. And if that ends up going south, then once again, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. All right. So Spiral Training is the title of 205. It worked. And my bad, the volume is lower. If you are here now, I had to switch my mic, even though it seemed like that didn't really do too much, but it did a little bit. It helped out a little bit on my end. But here we are. All right, I'm just gonna try to talk a little louder. You hit me. You hit me. How about it, Evil Eye? I'm pretty awesome, yeah. Yeah. He used hockey. You know what I'm saying? He used hockey on me. I know you're alone here. That's why, man. Hey. Okay. We try to uppercut Jiji, elbow down to the fist. I know that hurt your funny bone. They got to. It didn't. Oh, he switched back to Evil Eye. Oh, that's fire. Yeah. Through the smoke. He's probably about to switch again once I flip the page. Okay, he goes back. Oh, he did switch. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, a lot of these new gen series, they've been doing such a great job. Just the innovation. We were just watching Gachiakuta the other day, yesterday, and we were just talking about how, like, in that series, how unique the abilities, your objects, the way that they use it. Like with Rio yesterday in that episode, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but if you did see it, if you read it or watched it, you know what I'm talking about. It's so creative. Like this is like a handicap fight. It's like a 2-on-1 fight, but it's with one body against another body. That's crazy. Like it just reminds me like if somebody's trying to distract someone that they're fighting, and then they turn, and then somebody else is behind the opposition, and then they're charging up their attack like Jiji is doing right now. That is so cool. Wow. How can this be? How is that you? Woo! Are you able to attack me? Or how are you able to attack me? Woo! Gotcha. I've got this awesome teacher named Miss Seiko, and she's how I learned how to use spiral power. spintronics, the power of ness, is a scientific principle, but for our purposes, we can achieve similar results through spiral training. Proteins in our body, biology, here we go. Proteins in our body are made up of 20 kinds of amino acids called L-form amino acids, which rotate left. Sugars and genes rotate right, and their properties change depending on which way they rotate. Indeed. When unleashing energy, loosening force is a left rotation. When storing energy, containing force is a right rotation. So open and close, open and close. I love that. Makes it very easy to comprehend. Against a corporeal enemy, a left rotating Shoha wave is effective, but it's the opposite against an ethereal enemy. An ethereal body is in a smoke-like state in which the energy is loose. In other words, it's a left rotating L form. So the opposite, a right spinning Shoha wave, would be effective. Right now, it's taking maximum effort just to fire a Shoha wave. I'm not capable of considering rotation just yet. True that. Just keep the principles in the corner of your brain somewhere for now. You'll be able to make use of it eventually. And then there she go right there laying down. But going back to the present, I like that transition. Reminds me of like direction when it comes to anime production. Your energy is loose. You have a smoke-like state. So you're L form. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, you didn't go to school, man. You must have not went to class. You wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? I know he got a fucking F in biology. Okay, coming in for a drop kick, boom. Kind of the force got him a little bit, but it looks like Eli, he looks like he probably don't go thinking you'll be able to beat me. If you didn't switch back and forth like that, you wouldn't be able to withstand my attacks. So it would seem that by becoming the Evil Eye, you're clad in spiritual power and your defenses are enhanced. However, in your Evil Eye state, you cannot fire your evil gun. Okay, just dashing in uppercuts of goddamn. Damn, he got him in the stomach and then immediately in the chin. Now, just try switching. Goddamn. If you can't fire your evil gun, then your attacks won't hit me. But if you suffer my attacks in your flesh and blood state, you will die. Accept your defeat. There's not the slightest chance of you beating me. You are far weaker than me. Ooh, I love that panel on 16. That perspective. He ate that, and then he's going to end up switching, doing the Shoha wave. Yeah. Oh, did he get him? And then he gets kicked. Oh, he get hit by both? Because he did a roundhouse kick to him. Shall I tell you how I'm going to beat you? It's because I'm a genius, yo. Pew, pew. Oh, shit. They've done fused. Wow. Like, equivalently, 50-50. That's fire. That's a great-ass panel right there. That's one of those panels that you'll get spoiled on if you're like way behind in the series. Like, oh, I remember seeing Evil Eye and Jiji or something like that. Oh, what I saw.
I got spoiled on that.
Huh? No. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn. That's cool. Wow. Tatsu, you're different, man. That was like a 2-on-1 fight. I've never seen a 2-on-1 fight with just two bodies going against each other.
I'm trying to think. Maybe when Sasuke had the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at the same time, or even like the Pain fight, maybe. That's like the best comp I can think of. Sayonara! Sayonara! Hello there. Welcome back.
What the hell?
I don't ask questions anymore. I don't know. Boy! This is my boy hand. Where'd you go? I have so many things I want to talk about. Ah! We're switching out like Evil Eye and Jiji. Come on, guys. This is how committed we are to the bit. Alright, well. I have trust issues. No. Let me try taking off my camera to see if that helps. I'm sorry, guys. This is kind of a scuffed live stream. Dope chapter, though, I will say. Alright, I am still here. Hopefully Vante can hear me at the very least. No? No response? I'm sad.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on.
Yada.
I don't get it. Yeah, I can hear you. It's just kind of cutting out, but I can hear you. I can hear you enough.
All right. What would you like to talk about from this chapter?
What is going on? Okay. Let me ask you this. Can you hear me right now? Is it good?
I can. Yes.
I know it's delayed, but...
All I gotta say about this fight, Zachary,
it's delayed by like 10 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to
Science Saru is going to cook when it comes to swapping out. Oh no,
All
we're
right.
talking over each other. Go.
Okay, I'll go. All right, let me go. All right. It's like 10 seconds delay. Okay, so the choreography, I loved it in this chapter. Once again, I kept saying how it reminded me of like a 2-on-1 fight with one body, but it felt like it was two different bodies fighting at the same time. I love the science part of it, like what I was saying, biology, gotta love it. Love to see it. Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Enenra. My boy, you about to get dropped off right now. Please, come on, knock him out. I don't know what's going to happen, what's going to be the outcome of this battle, but Jiji and Evil Eye are doing a great-ass job against him right now. And yeah, Tatsu, we know what you are. You're an Oda fan, and I'll end it right there.
Alrighty then. You'll probably hear this in about 15 seconds, but that is A-okay. I was starting to say that Science Saru is absolutely gonna cook with the way that they change the purple or whatever Jiji's spiral color ends up being in the anime. It's gonna be so seamless, so quick. You're gonna see the hair changes because you can just barely see this in the manga panels when it switches from Jiji to Evil Eye, since Evil Eye has a lighter colored hair and Jiji has the darker colored hair. But also, I want to say that Tatsu, not to say that this was like a no-duh type of reveal, but I did expect this from the way that Jiji was talking previously, because when he said Jiji's in his house, last week I was like, okay, well, he's starting to take on a lot of Evil Eye's mannerisms and vice versa. I feel like they're starting to meld together. So that was what I primarily wanted to talk about.
Yes, this will reach you in 15 seconds, but yes, great chapter.
There is something also called stereochemistry as it relates to page 9. This is a thing in real life chemistry. If you have the wrong, I think it's called an isomer of a molecule in a drug, it can be deadly. So a drug that is actually meant to help you, if it has the wrong stereochemistry, it can actually kill you.
Chemistry, biology, gotta love it.
We can talk about the fan book a little. Yeah, so Zachary, I think it was pretty much outright confirmed since the last time we talked. That was, yes, Okarune's dad. I thought I saw a quick little page or two that Vamola does miss her mother, Banga the goat, and she was being consoled by Seiko. What else was there? Oh, there was a lot of similarities between Ira and her mom in terms of their mannerisms, which I thought was pretty cool, and the same thing with Gigi's mom and Jiji.
Okudon as a father, confirmed. Well, where is he?
But we didn't see his face, so it could be a similar situation with Count Saint Germain, to where memory manipulation is playing a part in something. Could be an implanted memory. Yeah, I mean, notwithstanding...
Okudo's dad is Ken Takakuta, Zachary?
So, named him the same? Okay. Alright, but yeah, I really don't have much else to say in this chapter. It's not just the fact that this stream is kind of scuffed. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I enjoyed the combat. I enjoyed the real-life application to my studies that I did in college. And this is more real than I thought we would get into, or more detailed than I thought we would get for an explanation. So perhaps there's an explanation for everything in this world, whether it be the Dandadan, whether it be the power of spirals, astral projection. Tatsu has really done his homework for this series, and it shows. Do I think the Dandadan and what Count Saint Germain are looking for are two different things? If that's true, Zachary, then 1,000,000,000% we know what you are, Tatsu. Because it's like the same thing with One Piece. All right. Unless I see a final message from Vante in the chat, I will go ahead and wrap us up here in a moment. In case you guys missed it, we did release Season 2, Episode 5 of the anime earlier today. Vante and myself were the inner Jiji and inner Evil Eye, respectively. Zachary, I think it's going to be a speed blitz. I think half the chapter will be this Jiji Evil Eye fusion and what capabilities they have together. And then we might get what's going on with Momo and Vamola for a cliffhanger at the end of the next episode or next chapter. But I do see Vante said in the chat his internet is cooked, so sorry about that, guys. But please join us later in the week. We're gonna have later in the week, as in tomorrow, Chainsaw Man Volume 9 Part 1. So we're gonna have 4 chapters of Chainsaw Man tomorrow evening, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have Gachiakuta, a double drop, coming out likely on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be us recording Dandadan Season 2, Episode 6. And then Friday and Saturday, I will try to get out Squid Game. I got a lot of editing to do on my end, and that's been kind of a problem of the backlog. But as Vante likes to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. Are you still here? Do you want me to keep going? End it. Let me know. All right. Bye-bye.